This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Texas A&M's offense is up first today. And remember, the last time these rivals met, Kirk, these guys dropped the hammer. It got ugly.
And, Chris, don't underestimate the mental anguish that can put on a team. It's important that this defense plays well and tries to get the ball back to their own offense to give them a chance to build their confidence up.
And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Looking for the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
It's 3rd and 6. A challenging spot here on the opening drive. Dropping back, it's Reed. Pressure is coming. Looking to scramble now. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
And the quarterback keeps it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Takes the handoff. It's Moss. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
And they'll kick it away here. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. So the LSU Tigers offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Because we know this top quarterback is a confident guy, but talking to him, he's also well aware how good that edge pass rusher on the other side is.
Well, he better be ready today. He's got great skill. We know what he's capable of doing, but this will be the best defensive end that he's faced all year with that kind of pass rushing ability. So he's going to have to maneuver around in that pocket to make plays. Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. And look at this result, some positive yards.
Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Nice grab. It's Anderson. You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this is why you get the ball out there to your playmakers, not just catching the pass, but also being prepared to do something with the football once you have it in your hands, and he shows he's got that ability here.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from him. Don't see that often.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Looking to chuck it again. Pulls it in. It's Anderson. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
He keeps it himself.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line, but no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
Punt team ready to boot it away. And he punts it out of bounds, so no return. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Some positive signs in that last drive, but it stalled. They had to settle for a punt. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
2nd down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
So to avoid another punt here on the 2nd drive, they got to convert here on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. And this one is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open. Would have been a huge gain.
Oh, my gosh. The defense busting coverage, leave the receiver wide open, and boy, oh boy, did they catch a break.
And the Aggies will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. With the catch, it's Brown. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid gain.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows you the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. The sure hands, it's Anderson. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
On the ground, it's Durham. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Hill. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Love to see a quarterback who looks for a matchup on third down, sees his go-to guy who's got a favorable matchup, gets the ball to him for a first down.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, the offense tries to go with the play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying it. They applied the pressure and came up with the sack.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Missed his receiver, it's incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Caught over the middle, it's Sharp. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They're going to run it here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense. They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Anderson. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Pass rush closing in.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds this defense what he can do with his legs, and almost took it to the house.
2nd down and goal. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. He's going to hand this off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Takes off in a bootleg. It's a short completion of the tight end. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Caught near the sticks. It's Concepcion. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
First down here for this offense. Trying to find some room. It's Moss. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the tailback's got it again. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
Nice first down here by Texas A&M. The offensive line gets a hat on a hat, gets a good push, and once again, you see the history and tradition of Texas A&M with a great back.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. And on the carry, he's heading left. And they've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
A sack sets up 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Reed. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. So a field goal attempt coming up now. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's a good coverage there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this. It'd be a great compliment to that running game. And then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. To throw, it's Nussmeier. It's a wide receiver screen. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the Stix.
Getting set. Here's second down. Breaks an open space. It's out to first and still going. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
This guy was a great three-sport athlete out of high school. He's not the fastest, but as you can see, if he has room to take off, he's savvy enough to understand when to do it, and he has the speed to be able to pick up nice yards.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Caught near the Stix. It's Anderson. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
But Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential.
Headed for the end zone. And he stopped just short down at the 2, but an excellent run.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. See if they can convert the point after. Extra point makes the lead 11. got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. It's a run. Running back's got it. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Nothing going with the running game on those 2 plays. Now it's 3rd down and 10. To the air. It's Reed. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Whoa, talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Great move there. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Running through the tackle. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Chris, I know we think about LSU. We go back to 2019. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson. That dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. With the catch, it's Anderson. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
It's 2nd down after that completion. Wants to throw it. It's a fumble. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make 1st down yardage.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief, but I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. Short connection to the tight end here. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Sharp. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. 2nd down and goal upcoming. keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. 3rd down and goal for the offense. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away, and now 4th down coming up.
Really good decision here by the quarterback. He ran through his primary target, wasn't there, threw it away to prevent the sack and keep them in field goal range. Smart play.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking downfield, it's Reed. A deep shot to the right. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or 2. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the 2nd half.
Important 2nd down play coming up. He's looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
Well, I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looking to scramble. Looks like Texas A&M will have the 1st down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st and keep this drive moving.
Throws to the tight end. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down.
How about the tight end going down the middle of the field for a big gain? Good throw by the quarterback.
One more play before they head to the locker room. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. The Meadows going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that 1st half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
The Aggies will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They get the 2nd half started with their running play. 1st down and more. He's still running. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the 2nd half.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Dropping back. It's Nussmeier. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, on most of these counters, you leave the in man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Finds his man. It's Anderson. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Looking to throw it on first down. He's got it with room to run. We make the stop, but a big play. Lose the ball to the red zone. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Grab behind the line. It's Anderson. The ball is loose. Able to make the recovery and avoid a crushing turnover.
Wow, the defense.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without it. Football comes out, scooped up in the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the 2nd half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The back's got it. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They'll feed the back again. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Back to throw. It's Reed. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarmed to the pass rush.
Well, LSU for years has played a one-gap defense that loves to pin their ears and get upfield. It's a risky defense, and it requires great athleticism on the defensive line, something that they've had forever. Great sack here to keep that tradition alive. But you think back over the years, Booger McFarland and Marcus Spears and Glenn Dorsey and off the edge, Kiki Mingo. Just so many great LSU defensive linemen that can get after that quarterback.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. The receiver grabs it. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Throwing off play action. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
It was a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. It doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy
Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, LSU. And momentum really building. Now, Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? That's reeled in. It's Moss. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Bringing pressure. He finds some space. Past the 30. Slides down, will avoid the tackle. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down, and he dumps it off to the tight end. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes the grab. It's Concepcion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Second down after that short completion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Finds his man. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
By the tight end. Tackle was made at the 44-yard line. Second down coming up.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback still with the football. Has the first down and is still going. That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up with a first down at the 41.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Throws to the tight end. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary. Tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his 4th down. Great job here by the D.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He got it. The field goal's good.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Thomas. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. They'll run it from the gun. Brought down after a short gain. Now it's 4 fingers in the air. Get ready for the 4th coming up. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. To throw, it's Nussmeier. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Man, the defense did everything that's expected of them. Yeah, they caught the ball, but it didn't go anywhere. That's the exact best possible scenario that this defense could hope for other than a turnover.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? The offense will recover, but it's way short of the first down and a turnover on downs. Quick pass. The catch is made. Oh, he fought hard there. Broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Great job here by this defense on the wide receiver screen. All that receiver's looking for is just a small little seam to be able to get vertical and show what kind of speed he has. The defense did not let him get started. That's good hustle and a nice play.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So now it's third and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Caught behind the line, it's Durham. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. After making his first attempt, this one is from 43 yards out. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. He'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Defense is coming after him. Catch made on the left side. Oh, impressive spin there. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the fourth quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Scanning the field. It's Reed. That's caught. It's Moss. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. A deep shot to the left side. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And the Aggies are moving quickly down the field. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Grab made by the tight end. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
At the 9-yard line. 2nd down.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll hand it off. Tackle, but 1st down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
The Aggies will line up here on 1st down and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Touchdown, Aggies. Add 6 more points to the total. Quarterback gets tattooed there, but delivers a touchdown. Shows great toughness.
Chris, you know how I feel about quarterbacks that are willing to take a shot and come up with a great result like this. Kept his focus and his vision downfield. Meanwhile, he gets hit and laid out, but delivers a strike for the score.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And it's good.
Kick is good. That makes the score LSU 27, Texas A&M.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
47, set to kick it away.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Here's the 2nd down play. Leaning on the run game here late. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
What makes a really good counter play is selling it to the defense. You're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
To the air, it's Nussmeier. Grab down the middle, it's Anderson. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second
Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. This is becoming a productive drive at first down at the 47. Quarterback keeps the football. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set. It's second down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Play action fake, looking to throw. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up 4th down. And the punt team now on to kick it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
The punt bounces and goes out of bounds right near the 10-yard line. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Receiver makes the catch. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Now it's second down here. Looking for a man. The pocket breaking down. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Can he make it to the marker? He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Second down coming up.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he'll set up to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down. Productive drive in the making, a first down at their own 42. Dropping back, it's Reed. It's an out route, the catch made, and he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield. These short gains are not going to help you.
Caught in the backfield. It's Moss. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. Pocket 0-0. Well, this one, I mean, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave them a chance not just to win, but to blow out this respected team.
Oh, they came in at the very beginning of this game. You could almost feel it, a chip on their shoulder. Every single possession, they seem to be locked in on both sides of the football. Now, what can they do with a win like this, realizing how good they are capable of playing? Be interesting to watch down the road.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.